So I used to have a mohawk until I cut it off for a job interview. This is a story about not selling out to the man. I used to have a mohawk and I cut it off because I had a job interview, which I didn't get. What?
Where's your mohawk?
It's not there. Are you listening? I just said I cut it off. You asshole. That's the biggest applause break. I got an asshole, calling some guy an asshole. But I cut it off, and the thing is though, I used to have one, and my hair's really curly, so I used to have a hair straightener to put on my mohawk.
Wow.
Yes, wow. And some guy in the peanut gallery gave me a hard time on my mohawk hair straightener. But I used to have a hair straightener to put it up. I used to my sister's for a while. Like, I actually got this about a year and a half ago. But he did use my sister's hair straightener for a while, until one Christmas, Santa Claus bring this guy a brand new hair straightener for Christmas. I was so excited, people, I didn't even think about it. You know, I just ripping it open like, hell yes! And I yelled out, I didn't think about it, yelled out like, I don't have to use my sister's anymore. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know, you know, whatever. I'm not like, my dad's not like the most proud parent of all time. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like, that's my boy. But like, when I yelled out, like, you know, yes, yes, I got a hair straightener for my Christmas, my dad, you know, like, gave me like the worst look I've ever seen in my entire life. Might as well have been like, I got tickets to Rent and like the new Village People CD. He's like, my son is a butt-fucking homo. He likes dick, obviously. Hair straightener for Christmas, are you fucking kidding me? So there are some things that happen in your life where, like, I'll be honest, I'm just an open mic comic, I don't fucking make money on this. But there are some things that, like, I can't put on a resume, but they work in comedy. It's the only time they'll work in comedy. So one time I went to Chicago for the Tigers road trip with my buddies. Now there's no punchline to this is just a story. No punchlines, just a story. So I was in Chicago, we got there early morning, I was drinking all day, since like 11, whatever. My buddies left, yes, my buddies, believe it or not, I was drinking all day. Not daiquiris. Beers. All day. No, I was drinking them all day. And my buddies left at 2 in the bar, because we stayed at the hotel at 2. You can drink till 4 though in Chicago, if anybody knows. And so I was like, obviously, I'm like, I want to keep drinking, I'm in Chicago. So I got in some cab, I was just like, take me to whatever. So after 4:30 a.m., I'm pretty intoxicated, and I'm walking on, I'm just like, hey, I'm literally out of the bar. This is not a made-up story. Where are the ladies at? Just yelling this out. Where are the ladies at? Where are the ladies at? Who the hell did I expect to answer this question? You know what I mean? Like a reputable lady, girl? Like, oh, I own a flat right in Wrigleyville. I have a job. Like, I don't know what I expected from the answer. But a big black man answered, going, I know where the lady's at. No, I'm not kidding you. I didn't realize yet what was happening here. So I'm like, awesome. Where are they at? I didn't know where this was going yet. I'm not kidding. How much money you got in your wallet, he said. Like, what does that matter? The money I got in my wallet? I thought he was talking about a party. Well, he's talking about one kind of party, but so he goes, I'm like, I don't know, 40 bucks? That's enough, he said. This is a true story. That's enough, he said. I go, it probably did hit me. I got what was going on, and you know what, at that point, it's 4:30 in the morning, I've been drinking since 11, I'm like, whatever, I'm cool. So now I'm in the back alley of Chicago, with a lady. And so she's, you know, she's giving, what do you say, a BJ? A blow job? Yes, thank you very much. You know, I can hear you, you're 3 feet away. But
I was wondering.
you were wondering, well, yeah, a BJ, yeah, so a blow job, for the layman terms or whatever. So she's giving you a blow job, you know, 4:30 Chicago. And there is a homeless guy that is watching behind a dumpster. You can't make this up, people. Homeless guy behind a dumpster. She stops and she says, "Get out of here." He doesn't leave. And then she tells me, "I can't keep going on." This girl is sucking dick at 4:30 in the morning for $40. But a homeless guy behind the dumpster is her moral code. She's like, my mom taught me better. I'm not gonna do this with some guy watching behind a dumpster. Now, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, I was in his house, and I was having a girl suck my penis in his house. Now, that is, you know, that is kind of disrespectful on my part, I guess. The moral of the code is, like, I am so bad at sexual intercourse that even a $40 prostitute wouldn't finish me off. Oh, I don't know how to work the stick, but... There we go. Thank you very much. My name is Eric Fady. You can follow me on Twitter at MaturityBlows.
Sometimes I make a little mistake. Turns out to be a huge issue. A little bit of mistake. One time I got so drunk I prank called a hooker and fucked the pizza guy. No chillin', I just want a tip. I was like, that's all you get. Who let the fucking horse in? Did you hear that? Oh, I'm sorry, that was my mom.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh, she's gonna talk about me.
Yes, I am.
Oh. I got you.
You're dead.
I'm gonna try something new here. I got on, you know, you really got to watch out what you put on Facebook nowadays, because your employers are looking at what you put on Facebook, and they'll fire you for whatever you update on your Facebook post. I don't have that problem. I haven't worked in 2 years, so it's really cool, you know. But one day I was working in my yard, and I dug into the ground, and I hit a gas line. You know the gas line's only like 8 inches down, and it's only like that big? So I hit this gas line, and the gas is spewing all over, so I got to call for emergency service. And long story short, they show up, and they send me a fucking bill for $888.50 for cutting that little gas line. $888.50. And I called the guy up and I said, "Look, man, I'm broke. I don't have no money. I haven't worked in 2 years. You got to do something to help me out with this bill." He said, "Well, according to your Facebook status, you spent 2 weeks in California. That doesn't sound like a broke guy to me." I'm like, "What the fuck?" He said, "And it also looks like you just spent 3 weeks in Florida, and by the pictures, you had stone crab at the St. Mark's Stone Crab Festival." I was like, "Fuck it, you take Visa?" Son of a bitch. Brian, that's your son?
I'll never admit that.
That big thing came out of your vagina? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry.
I was too.
Yeah. Bet you made your husband wear condoms after that, huh? No? What the fuck? That's not a C-section, that's an A through Z section. Oh my God.
woman.
This is not pick on Marianne night.
Are you Marianne?
Yes.
I'm not picking on him. I'm showing sympathy. 'Cause he's big. What?
His mouth.
His mouth? Oh yeah, that too, but no, his body. What do you weigh at birth? Like
He was 10 and a half.
What do you weigh at birth?
10 and a half? You were lucky.
My one after him was 11 kids.
One after him. Oh my God. How many kids do you have? 3?
I divorced my husband.
What? You divorced your husband after that? Does it whistle when you walk? I'm just curious.
No, it doesn't.
Tell when you're coming, huh?
Quit talking about my mom like that.
You brought it up. You would have pointed out. It's his fault. He pointed out that you were here. So, plus, before the show, you told me your son was performing tonight, so I put the
I'm
two.
getting used to it.
You're getting used to it. Anyways, my sympathies.
Are you Michael Cera's stunt double? I'm sorry. I noticed from across the room how awkwardly you were sitting. Sorry, I'm sorry. You sat in the front though.
We had no choice.
All right, I'll ask you a question. Have you heard about this new craze that the kids are doing nowadays? I'm not. It's been around for quite a while. Girls are soaking tampons in vodka and scooting them up their cooters. You guys hear about this? It's absurd. It's not just for girls either. Guys are doing it. They're also shoving them up their cooter. Their buttholes, you guys. Come on, they don't have cooters. You guys are so imaginative. It's ridiculous. You know also that these goofy cats are partaking of something that has been coined as butt chugging, which I know sounds like an act in a gay porno, but is actually taking a beer bong, shoving the hose in your ass, filling it up, swirling it around, giving yourself a nice little alcohol enema. Hear about this? It's crazy. I can't believe this guy can even see the girl he's talking to right now. Oh, I think she's cute. But kids are doing this because it adds the alcohol to your bloodstream super quick, you know, bypasses everything else. So they're getting just blasted real quick, you know, and it originated with girls doing this so that they could be drunk around their parents without them smelling it on their breath. But it was a dead giveaway as soon as they queefed. They only got eaten out by alcoholics. That would be me. But it's also a little strange to think about the fact that kids are getting contact drunk from farts. Oh, he's good.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah! Tearing it up. Pre-gaming has become a lot different than I remember. Bro, lube me up. I'm getting drunk tonight. And then a hose goes in and the bromance begins. Begins? Oh, say words, Jacob, you fucking dipshit. Save me. I've got an itch only a razor blade can scratch, you guys. Talking about killing myself. Puff Puff Pass has now become Shove Shove Ass. Ew, dude, wipe it off first. What are you, a degenerate? Come on. I would rather share a needle with a heroin addict than a secondhand butt hose.
Where'd you get that beer bong, guy? Goodwill? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Whatever happened to keg stands, you guys? Those were easy and fun. Now kids are doing handstands so someone can pour alcohol in their buttholes. Really? This is crazy. This makes me feel old. I'm not old at all either. I know I look like an old drunk or some shit. I am the second part. But, no, you know. I'm good, how are you? I don't even know homeless people that would put alcohol in their asses. Well, maybe if you pay them $1. Zing zong zing. And it's only because of the internet that this exists. You know, you don't have people going up to their friends and saying shit like, hey bro, thought of this cool new thing, tried it out last night. It gets you super drunk, super quick. Oh yeah, what is it? Is it drugs? Because I very much like drugs. Well, kind of like drugs. It's new, it's intuitive. Let me break it down here. Let me break it down. So I got these tampons, right? Yep, I see that. I do see that. Okay, now we're gonna soak them in vodka. Okay, and then what? This is sounding a little weird, but I'll let you finish. Now we shove them up our asses. I think I'm gonna call my mom for a ride home now. Maybe. That is a game changer in a friendship. It's ridiculous. After school specials have gotten even weirder too. You know, it used to be, I ruined my life because I smoked a marijuana and hit a girl on a bicycle. Oh, goodness. And now it's, I ruined my life because I soaked a tampon in vodka, shoved it up my ass, held it in for too long, died of alcohol poisoning, and now my family has to live with it. Hey Steve, how'd your kid die? What kid? That would suck to be known for dying that way. His gravestone would read, he partied his ass off. My grandfather once gave me some words to live by. He said, grandson, you're me in this. You ready? Grandson, if you have to shove it up your ass to do it, you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna do that again because I fucked it up. It's because you're smiling. Cut it out. I'm trying to do my job here. You ready? Jacob, that's my name. If you have to shove it up your ass to enjoy it, you're doing it wrong. Boom, got it on that one. And now that I think about it, pretty sure he was a little homophobic. He did once refer to a ditch as a faggot grave. Don't worry, you guys, he's dead. It's fine. It's alright. What is it going to get to a point to where you start ordering things like this at the bar? Yeah, I'll take another vodka pooter shooter, please. Thank you kindly. You gotta order it with your ass like Ace Ventura. Let me ask you for another shot of tequila, please. And these vodka tampons are said to just destroy vaginas, like obliterate them, which is gonna be the death of cunnilingus as we know it. No one wants to lick a dried up jerky pussy. Maybe if they're hiking. You guys, I'm just saying, no one wants to go down on something that looks like it was directed by Ridley Scott. That's an Alien reference for you sci-fi nerds. Brings Facehugger to a whole new meaning. Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a wonderful night.
I've been trying to get in touch with some of my friends at work and bond with them and shit like that. And most of my friends at work, they're white guys, right? And they do a lot of hunting, right? And so they told me, like, man, you gotta learn how to deer hunt, gotta learn how to deer hunt. But I don't have the patience to like sit in the woods and wait for a deer. So I just wait till Jehovah's Witnesses come to my door. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I'll take some of that literature, just put these antlers on. I'll be right back. I live in Lansing now, right? Originally from Detroit, I live in Lansing. And I want to tell y'all that, you know how they say young folks can become desensitized to violence. Like the more you see violence in front of you in person or on television, you can just become numb to it. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can become resensitized to violence. I remember when I was 11 years old, growing up on the east side of Detroit, I saw a guy get his head blown off with a shotgun right in front of me, right? I swerved to miss a squirrel last fucking week. That's how fucking soft I done got now. Like, oh shit! I hope he made it. 10 years ago, I would have killed that motherfucking squirrel and crip walked on him and took pictures and shit like. Would have ate that motherfucker. I threw that motherfucker in a pot of greens. That's how raw I was back then. Now I got soft.
Oh, man.
Y'all have seen, it's November now, so obviously y'all do the Halloween thing, you pass out candy. And one of the problems I have with Halloween is these young folks that's like 14 years old and they don't wear a fucking costume. They just show up and want candy. So I like to fuck with them. I say, okay, you want candy, you ain't got no costume, that's cool. Put these antlers on. I'll be right back.
So everybody's out for the biggest bar night of the year, right? Getting fucked up? Yeah! I like it. I tell you what though, and I'm all for getting drunk, but some people really take that shit too seriously. Like I heard this on the news the other day. Have you ever heard of a wine enema party? Anybody? Apparently, yes, it's okay. Somebody got really excited over there. No, this is what you do is apparently if you take like a bottle of wine or pretty much any alcohol and shove it up your ass and dump it in, you get drunk like that. Right? Because like it absorbs real quickly, and then they can't smell it on your breath, so you can go to work and nobody knows that you're drunk and things like that. This, I swear to God, this is really happening. So, question number one: how the hell do you come up with something like that? Right? Like, what kind of fucked up game of truth or dare ends that way? Right? And I don't know what's more alarming: the fact that somebody invented that, or that somebody cared enough about winning that bet that they're like, I'm sorry, what? Where? Yeah. But this is the thing that concerns me though, because like a lot of times I'll go out with my friends, we'll go to a house party where maybe it's a friend of a friend and you don't really know what's going to be going on there, and then you walk in and you're like, whoa. I don't ever want to find myself at one of those parties where I don't realize that's the general theme, right? Because I mean, after a while you get a little buzz, your inhibitions come down, and you're walking around, it's like, ooh, empty bottle of wine. I'm just going to go ahead and get that on there. There's a little bit left in there. I mean,
That's funny.
Does that smell like Bill to you? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it smells like your asshole. That's what I was saying. Not even a little bit. It's not funny because you can't hear him, but trust me, it was awesome. It really was. No, but I mean, and the thing is, the worst part about it is like, I'll do a lot of shit when I'm fucked up, especially if like a hot chick asks me to do it, right? I mean, I don't care. And so I don't want to be at that party when she walks up, it's like, hey, you want a drink? Yeah. Okay, close your eyes and open wide and I'll pour it in. All right. Guess again. Fuck it. So it got me to thinking though. Like if shoving like alcohol up your ass gets you drunk a lot faster and enhances the experience, does that work for like other foods and other things? I mean, I'm just these are just questions. Like if I were to take an egg roll and shove it up there, would I get really good at math all of a sudden? I mean, is that? Like if you take a burrito and cram it in there, do you have the urge to like climb fences and get really good at landscaping? I don't know. I mean, pagan, does it happen? I'm asking, man. I mean, seriously. You could know for several reasons. Well, that's not what I've heard on the street, my friend. No, but seriously, like, would I be able to add 10 inches to my dick if I took some fried chicken and just, you know... Ooh, comedy. I'll be honest with you, I'd like to have a 12-inch dick. I mean, it would be nice. Do the math, people, that's hilarious. I said add 10 inches. 12. Yeah, it would fuck your credit up, though, and my dad would disappear immediately, so I don't know if that's a bargain at all. So.
I have a small dick, guys. I do. And John, was that you that talked about it earlier? Small dicks. Do you have a small dick, John? Yeah, how big is your dick?
I don't know. It's never
You've never measured your dick.
I can't find something that's small.
That is so bullshit, dude. You should have made something up. Now we know you're lying. I'm sorry.
It's 2 inches.
Okay, there we go. Honest answer.
You're a scared turtle.
I think that the world needs to change, guys, because we shouldn't feel bad about having small dicks. You know, like porn and the media wants us to like be ashamed of your small dick. That's bullshit. That's a gift from God. That's what God gave you. You can't be mad at God for your dick. And it's frustrating to me because like that needs to change. I have a theory. If we all get together and like mount up and like start being proud of small dicks, you know, like just like not caring about it anymore, then eventually it's gonna become a popular thing and like people will love small dicks. We'll make fun of the people with large dicks. You know, there's disadvantages to having a big dick. Like, oh, the motherfucker, bet your underwear's real uncomfortable. Shit, but you probably got back problems maybe, that's bullshit. Bet you it takes you forever to masturbate. Not me. So what do you guys say? Can we do this? Get behind each other? Yeah! Let's do this. Small dicks. Yeah, it's okay. Be proud of your puny penis. Find joy in your small shaft. It's gonna be okay. Because eventually, if we get it to be a cool thing, and that it invokes jealousy among other people, then in no time, rappers will start bragging about it. And that is something I want to see. Yo, drop the beat. Yeah. You know I walk real tall, and on the courts I ball, and when it comes to the ladies, my dick is small. Cut track. Print. Wouldn't that be worth it? Like, even if it was just a joke, even if we're still secretly all ashamed? Because I'm not. What else am I doing here? Oh, I was going to talk about porn. No, found something better. Hang on. So, like I said, I work at Rent-A-Center, which for those of you who don't know about Rent-A-Center is a rent-to-own company, which means you gotta come in there and pay like for a TV forever, and then you just got a TV for that ever. And on Friday, this Friday, Black Friday, I have to work 15 hours at a rent-to-own company. Do you guys know what Black Friday is predominantly used for shopping and what holiday they're shopping for? Can you say it? Christmas! Yes. Thank you. So I'm working 15 hours at a rent-to-own company for Christmas shoppers. Okay, let me just say this. Who is shopping at Rent-A-Center for Christmas? That sounds like a very tricky, nasty Christmas morning. Like, surprise! I got you a laptop for a month. First payment's due on the 15th. Merry Christmas.